Oh, and we are live. All right. So today, my friend, first of all, I am Thomas Tafe. This is my friend, Daniela Sains, as you can see beside me. And we are going to be telling you about proper Zoom etiquette, aka how to act when in a Zoom call, specifically in the classroom. So the first and probably most noticeable tip would be to mute your microphone. Again, you want to keep the background noise to a minimum. And by doing so, just make sure you mute your microphone when you are not speaking, obviously. Listen to instruction, allow the teacher to speak before everybody else, and then continue on with any further questions, answers, whatever it might be. The second bit of information would be mindful of if there's any background noise in your own setting, somebody else's. And if there is, maybe just go in the chat and be like, hey, so-and-so, you're making a bit of noise. Could you potentially mute your mic? And then that should clear up most of the issue with that. But again, it'll avoid any type of issue that the teacher might have to deal with if you guys just all be courteous to one another. Another thing is to make sure that you position your camera properly, as Danielle and I are both demonstrating right now, to make sure that when your camera is in fact on, the teacher can see both not only a bit of what you're doing, but also make sure that you're avidly paying attention and listening. And that obviously you're not doing anything out of the ordinary that you shouldn't be while in the classroom. And the last thing from my part would be to, again, limit distractions. So again, don't sit in the living room with the TV on. And if you are sitting in the living room, obviously have the TV off. Don't sit there and play video games or sit there and then be on your phone as instructions being given, because obviously you're bound to miss some things as you would be in school. And really just make sure that by turning off your notifications, swiping out of your apps, whatever it might be, that you're kind of engaged in the class. And yeah, I'll pass it on to Daniela.
All right, so for my part, the first thing would be avoid multitasking. So you'll retain from the discussion better if you can refrain from replying to text messages, for examples, or looking over other emails or doing other schoolwork. Another one is prepare your materials in advance. So you can just have a piece of paper, a notebook, a binder, whatever you need for that class to help guide you for the class. Then the last one is monitor the chat function. So to see if questions have been already asked that you might have had, or to see if people are expressing the same poor understanding, for example, if you don't understand anything. So that's it for my part.